All right, good morning and welcome to Friday Pilates class. Let's go ahead and start. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more in through the nose, and as you exhale, extend the legs out a little bit and stretch forward. There we go. Deep breath in and exhale. Good. Take the legs out just a little bit more in front of you. See if you can put the hands and slide them underneath. And that gives a nice stretch right in the glute area. Deep breath in and exhaling. Good. Roll up one leg forward and one leg back and stretch. Good. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and change. Here we go. Deep breath in and exhale. All right, let's take the legs apart. Sitting up tall. There we go. Turn and face the leg and stretch over. But you're trying to get the tummy onto the thigh. There we go. Good. Deep breath in and exhale. And then take the arm through and over. Good. And deep breath in, feeling that stretch all through the oblique here. And exhale. Remember, if you need to sit on a pillow or a yoga block during this stretch, go ahead and grab that. That'll just help you get into this position a little bit more. Good. And deep breath in and exhale, and then bring the arm through and stretch. And breathe in and exhale. All right, and then stretching forward, trying to push in the small of the back. So you might only be able to get this far down. That's okay. If it's even hard like that, you can put the hands behind you. And if you can come down a little bit, here we go. Deep breath in and exhale. And some days are better than others. You'll find with your body, like today I'm not getting down very far, and then other days I'm laying right down. So here we go. All right, nice. Let's go onto our backs. And we'll take our stretch there. Take the right leg in. And stretch. And then bend the knee, cross it over, and bring it in. And let's take a stretch here, stretching the glute. If you can, bring the hands through. If not, just keep it right here. Rock a little bit side to side. Good. And switch legs. Leg up. Point. Good. Bend and cross it over the other leg. Bring it in. And deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. All right. Both knees in and down. And let's just take a stretch here. I'm going to take the arms out to the side. And then I'm going to bring the legs over and I'm going to look over the opposite shoulder. Feels good. Good back stretch. And then back up. Switch to the other side. And up. Switch. Good. And one more. Switch. Right. Good job. Bring the knees into tabletop, shoulders up off the mat. And let's just feel this position while we do some breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. The hands pushing down. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, make some noise with it. All right, really feeling that breathing. If you need to support the head, support the head. 2 more, in, out, in, and out. Good, bring it down and bring it side to side. Let's put the feet down and stretch the neck. Just bringing the head, chin to the chest, right? Because when we do a couple of these exercises, we're holding our shoulders up off the mat and holding our neck, and we don't want to strain. Here we go. And then come up, just the chin to the chest. Good. And down, and one more. Just stretching the neck. Up. And then twist a little. Go to one side, down, and then go to the other side. There we go. All right. Shoulders up off the mat. Here we are. Single leg stretch. So if you need support the head, you can do that. And just extending the leg out and out. Otherwise, hands are here. Right? You want to get the shoulders up as high as you can off the mat. Keeping that lower back pressed into the mat. And again, if you need to support the head, one hand here. And 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 6, 7, and 8. All right. Bring it down. Good. Legs stay in tabletop. Hands behind the head. And taking it for the crisscross. Slowly counting. 1, 2. Good. And let that leg go down. 1, 2. Breathe. Exhaling. Good. And 4. 8 more. You're doing great. Control the movement. We got 4 more. 1. Keep that lower back pressed into the mat. Feeling the tummy work. And good. Bring it down. Starting to get that engaged. Okay. Nice. We're going to go ahead and we're going to come up and just hold. Feeling that. Good. Put the hands behind the head. Feeling that position. Cross feet. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Hips up. And then right back to where they were. Slow movement. Just up. And back. All right, now if you want, you can just bring it right here and just controlling, feeling how far down can your legs go before your lower back tries to lift up off that mat. And maybe you need to bring your shoulders up a little higher to get the legs a little lower, right? Or you can bring it up. There you go. 8 more. 1. And 2. Your stomach should be on fire. Let me go. 5. 3 more. 6. 7. And 8. Nice. Bring it down. Deep breath in. We're going to take the shoulders up off the mat. And we're going to reach and try and touch the pinky toe. And then back. And then other side. Reach. And back. If you need to support your head, one hand behind. as you reach, and then switch, reach. Good. So switch, reach, switch, reach, or you can just be right here. I kind of like supporting the head just because we don't want our necks to get strained or tired. Good, keep those shoulders up, you're doing good. Up, reach, up, reach. Good, 4 more. 1, pull that tummy in. 2, oh, 3, and 4. Nice work on that. Bring it down. Good. We're going to bring the legs back into tabletop. Now, if you want to, put your hands here to control keeping that lower back onto the mat, right? If you don't have your hands here, just don't go as low. We're going to go into a spider. I'm going to bring one leg down. I'm going to drop that heel, touch the heel, and bring it back up. And alternate. Now again, I'm really trying to keep that lower back pressed on the mat. So if I get here and it starts to lift, I can either use my hands to try and push it down or just don't go as far. All right, here we go, good. And down, reach, and down, good. And breathe. Good, and 7. All right, 8 more. Here we go. 1, 2, relax the neck and the shoulders. 3, and 4. Good. 5, you're doing great. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, bring the knees in, and let's come up onto the elbows right here. Okay, so you'll find, even though like my stomach is pretty strong, but my lower back still wants to come up off that mat. So everybody's different. I have students who can put their legs all the way down and their lower back just doesn't move. So it just depends on how we're built. Okay, we're here. We're going to keep up on here, and I'm going to extend one, and then the other. Good, nice and easy in this position. Extend, and extend. That's 4, 5. Keeping that back strong. I can even put my hands here, my lower back, to make sure that I'm not collapsed. Chest up. And good. Extend. And 6. And 2 more. 7. And 8. From here, rolling on up into that boat and hold. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release the arms, chest up, don't collapse. Stay up. Good. Okay, now we're gonna roll like a ball. If you have a hard time with this, try, but don't hurt yourself. Just know that if you come down like this, and I'm right here, it's gonna be really hard to get back up. So I have to come onto my shoulders, and I know it feels kind of strange. I'm gonna come up, I have to lift up, come up onto those shoulders to let myself roll, right? Back onto the shoulders and up. Good, you're doing great. Let's try 5 more. 1. Good, and 2. Okay, and 3. Good, get up onto those shoulders, up onto them. Good. 4. And then the last one we'll hold and down. And this exercise really helps Sometimes you might hear your back crack, right? Good, deep breath in, and let's bring it down. Nice work. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Take a big stretch, and we're gonna roll up. Here we go. Ready? Up, and then stretch over. Good, okay. Sitting up tall, coming down one vertebrae at a time. All right, there we go. I was trying to make sure I stay in the frame as I come up, and then stretch over. And here, point those toes and down. And keep going. Stretch over. Now this is one of those exercises that can be kind of hard to get up as well. It's a muscle memory thing. It's not a strength. It's a muscle memory. Once your muscles know what to do, you can do it. Up and over. All right. And then down. Last one. We'll come up and stretch. Nice. There we go. All right. And over. Deep breath in and exhale. All right, let's stretch. I'm gonna back up so you can see my feet up to the ceiling, sitting up tall. I'm gonna twist. I'm gonna touch my pinky finger to my pinky toe, and I'm gonna look over that shoulder and take a deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Really feeling that stretch all right in here. Good. Okay, come up, other side. Here we go. Twist and over. Deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale. Okay, let's alternate up and twist. Good. 4 times up. Twist, up, and twist. Good, last one, up, and twist. All right, nice work. Let's go ahead and roll over. From here, good, and take that child's pose stretch. Let's come down. Deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale, and then coming into the downward dog stretch. Always a favorite. Feels so good. Make sure that your feet are parallel, pushing those heels down, hips up. Deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale. Let's alternate the heels down for 8 and 2 and 3. Good. 4. Breathe. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Bringing it into the plank from here. Now, if you need to modify, go to your knees. Otherwise, you're right over here. If you need to modify, just drop to the knees and hold, right? I'm here and I'm holding. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. One more, and then we're gonna go back up to that downward dog. Okay, and back up. If you're in modified, just come back into the child's. Okay, that's modified right there. Otherwise, you're in downward dog, and you're here. Good. We're going to bring it back down to the plank. From here, we're going to take the feet out, out, in, and then back up, down to that plank, out, out, in. Keep going. If you're in modified, you're just here, and then I just want you to come back, feeling that stretch there, and then coming forward. Good. This is your modified. If you can, curl your toes and see if you can at least get up a little bit if you're in that modified, right? Otherwise, you should still be moving with the regular plank. Out, out, in. We've got two more. Up and down. Out, out. And last one. Up and down. Out, out, in. Good. Bring it down and stretch. Nice work on that. Take a deep breath in. All right. Let's go onto our backs for bridge. Nice and easy. Here we are. And make sure your feet are parallel with your hips. You want to have them not too far tucked under, but you don't want them out here. See, if I have it extended, it's going to be really hard for me to come up. So I've got to get those knees up, the feet right underneath them. Think about my foot position, big toe, pinky toe, heel, everything on the ground. Tummy pulled in, here we go, and up. Good, and just hold it here for a second. Feel that. And down. Good. Here we go. All right, you did great. Up. And down. And 3. And down. And 4. We're going for 8. And up. Use those glutes. And 6. 2 more. 7. We're going to hold it up on the last one. There you go. Here we go. We're coming up. And we're going to hold. Engage those glutes. They're nice and strong. Squeeze the tush. Now release the tush. Squeeze and release. Here we go for 32. So I'm not dropping my hip like that because I'm using different muscles. I'm using that. I'm just up like this. I'm squeezed. I release. And when I release, that makes them go down a little bit. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is a way of engaging. And you can also do this when you're standing up, squeezing, like when you're in the grocery line. I think I was hearing years ago that that's what Heidi Klum used to do. Right? She'd be standing in the grocery store line, squeezing her tush. And 8. Good. And bring it down. There we go. Well, I don't know if it was her or not, but I know I do it every now and then, right? Because when you're standing, and we'll do that when we stand, you want to engage those glutes. Those are the muscles that help you to stay balanced and to walk. All right, let's go ahead and put the feet back down, and let's take leg circles. One leg up, and you can keep this knee bent, or if you're a little more flexible, straighten this leg. You want to make sure that the hips stay on the mat. You don't want to be lifting like this, right? Here we go, clockwise around 1. And use that core. Pull that tummy in. The tummy is controlling the leg. And 4. Right, you should be feeling it in those little obliques, the inner obliques right here, and right in here. And 8. Good, and reverse. You got to keep that lower back. Try to keep it pressed into the mat. Hip bones down. 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Switching sides. Again, you can have the knee bent. You can try it that way to start as you're going around. And then if you're like, oh, I feel good, you can straighten a little harder. Harder to get that leg around. And 8, reverse 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, bring the knees in. Let's rock it a little bit side, side. Legs straight up and out to the side. There goes my foot. Here we go. And just taking that stretch. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Bend the knees. Flexing the feet. Then point those toes and straighten. And again, flex. Point the toes and straighten. And one more time, flex. Okay, point the toes and straighten. Let's bring those legs back up. We're going to crisscross and then open. Not too wide. I want you to control the movement, so I don't want them to just spring open. Criss, cross, open. Criss, cross, open. Using those inner thighs. Thinking when you're crisscrossing, not about the feet crisscrossing, but the thighs coming together. Together, together, open, right here. Together, together, open. If you need to bend the knees a little, it's a little harder. Try to keep the legs as straight as you can. I mean, I have a little bit of a bend in my knee, but you don't want them too bent. And open. Criss, cross, squeezing those inner thighs, and criss, cross, open. Just staying in here, crisscross for 16. 1, 2, 3, little beats. 5, 6, 7, and 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, bring it down. Feet down. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in, and let's just open the legs. Letting it stretch. Here. Just for 4. And 3. Good. Last one. And 4. Okay, we're going to go ahead and come up and stand up. So if you need to get a drink, now's a good time to do it. If you want to get your weights, grab those, and we'll get started. Okay. I want you to be able to see my feet, but I want you to be able to see my face too. I need a cameraman. There we go. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, we're still not there. Okay, 3 times the charm. Can you see my face? There we go. I stand back a little bit. All right. If you have your weights, take your weights. I have 3 pounds. Those always work well. And we're just going to come up onto the toes. Feet are parallel, so I want to make sure I have my tummy engaged and my glutes engaged as well. And coming up, pulling, smiling. Right? There we go. And up, and down, and 2, and down. Good. Keep going. 3, and down. And if you don't want to do both, you can just do the arms, right? Or you can just go up and down. Good. Keep going. Try to adjust this a little bit more. And 8 more. Good. 1. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Feet together. First position. Use the tush, squeeze, right? Try to come up on the toes without engaging the tush. Just come up and see where your balance is. And it's not so strong, right? Come back down. Now squeeze that tush. Make those two buns, make the two buns become one big bun. Two little buns become one. And as you come up, you should really feel the strength, right? Tummy's forward, try not to lean back like this. Pull that tummy in, arms up, and down. 6, good. And again, if you don't want to do both, just do the arms or the legs. 8 more. You can just come up like this. If you need to hang on, hang on. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, stretch out those calves. And lay back. Okay. For this next one, you can either use the weights or not. I'm going to put my weights down for it. But before we do it, let's do that squeeze for 32. Remember? So I'm standing here. I'm at the grocery store. And I'm going to just start squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Can you see my butt moving? Squeeze. Let me come closer. And here it is. Squeeze, 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 right? Using those glutes. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. And 1, 2. Feel how strong there. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, stop for a minute. Right? That's something that you can do when you're standing. People are going to be looking at you. Maybe you should wear like a loose skirt or something, a loose dress. No one will see your buns underneath. But watch what happens when you squeeze. Look down at your feet and look at what position your feet are in right now. Are they pronating? Are they supinating? Are you staying on that tripod? Well, when you squeeze, notice how your feet turn out. You go out a little bit. You're going out onto that pinky and you're creating that arch in your foot, right? And then when you release, if you release and you really pronate in, guess what? That means your glutes are weak. And if you want to stop your knees and your feet from turning in like that, you have to strengthen those glutes. And that's why if you keep taking this class, you're going to be able to strengthen those glutes, but also if you do these types of exercises on your own. And that one, that squeezing, and then also a little lifting like this, right, that we do in the bar class, 32 times a day, a couple of times a day, 32 reps a couple times a day. That's going to really help to strengthen. Okay? All right, here we go. For the toes, we're up on the toes, my favorite one. I'm going to come up onto the toes. Squeeze my glutes, they're engaged. Everything's strong. Bend the knees. I'm still there. Put the heels down and straighten. Here we go, 8 times. Tummy's in strong. Up. Bend the knees. Heels down, straighten. Up. Bend the knees. Heels down. You got it. It doesn't have to be a big diamond. Make sure you're just straight up and down, right? You don't want to stick that tush out. Up. Here. 2 more. Working those inner thighs, feeling the turnout coming from right in here. Up. All right. Now, we're going to reverse it, and the reverse is a little bit harder. So I'm going to come down. You can put your hands on your hips, or just have them here in low fit. Come up onto those toes. Ooh, now I have to use my strength and my tush to shoot myself up and down. Here we go, here, up and down. You're doing good. Here, smiling, up and down, and plie. Good. 4 more. We can do it. And 2. And 3. Last one. All right. Nice work. And let's go ahead and stretch it out. And other side stretch. Okay, let's take that balance from here. And I'm gonna just hinge a little bit, the legs coming up. It doesn't have to be high. And then I'm gonna hinge back and bring that leg into passe. Now, I can either put it back down and start over, or try not to let that leg go down at all. If you have a hard time doing both, just stay here and bring the leg up and down. And if you want, you can bring the arms up and down. Otherwise, a little bit of a hinge, forward, keep the chest up, and then bring the arms up. There we go. We've done this one. It never seems to get easier. And up. Good balance. Try not to hang on when you're doing this one, right? If you're having problems, just stay right here, here and up, so you can feel that balance. Good. And use that tush on your supporting leg here. This is strong as I'm coming up, that hamstring to glute connection, strong and down. I don't want it weak. If it's weak, I'm not going to be able to balance. I've got to strengthen and squeeze that in. Good, and 2 more. Down and up. See right there, I just squeezed it down. Practice that as you come up. Squeeze the tush. Nice work. Okay, stretch it out. You can put it in front and just, this is a supporting leg. All right, nice. Okay, other side. Again, nice and strong here. Yep, a little bit of a bend in that knee. I don't want it to be hyperextended. A little softness. As I come down, chest up, and then up, squeezing this tush. If I'm doing here, I'm just down, bringing the leg up into passe, squeezing, feeling the balance, and down. Good, you guys look great. This is our modification here. And this one is good enough. That's my bad leg. Right? And again, if you can, hinge a little. And then up. Ooh, there we go. And again. But don't hang on, right? For some reason, my left leg, which is my bad leg, is feeling a little weaker today. And up. So I'll just stay in the modification. And up. Try one more. You can alternate a little. There. And then let's do one more after this. Here we go. Doing great. Down. And up. All right. Nice work. Stretched out. Put it in front. And feeling that stretch. Okay. Good work. Where are we at with time? Well, we're starting to run out of time, so let's go ahead and go back down to the mat for our side planks. And always my favorite. Okay, Side planks, always a favorite. We can stay right here because we're doing the obliques coming in and opening. You can lift the hips here. You can take one leg out, or you can be in a full, there I did it, side plank. But I'm going to stay down here with you if you're here, and just twisting and open, right? Showing that modification. So, you don't want to hurt yourself. So do what you can. You can always challenge, like, oh, look, I'm doing this. Wow, let me lift my hips. If you're feeling that's good, then you can go and take the leg out. From here, it's a little harder to get into that side plank. You kind of almost have to start in it, but at least you're 3/4 of the way there, right? Or just stay down here. And 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, good work. Let's switch to the other side. Okay. And again, choose the position that you want to be in. If you're going to be in the full side plank, you're going to start right there. And then in. Word. Right. And open. In. And open. Right. And I'm twisting the body. It's not just my arm flapping. My body's twisting. And my arms there. And 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Breathing. All right, before we do Supergirl, let's go swimming. It's like a Supergirl, a little bit more of an exercise. Here we are, arms are out, head down, and I'm gonna alternate my arms and legs. 1, 2, I'm swimming. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 1, 2, but I'm using those glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Bring it up, take a stretch. Deep breath in and exhale. Okay, let's Supergirl it out for 8. And heads down. Here we go. Coming up and hold. 2, 3, down. Up. Exhaling. You are using those glutes. I'm trying to lift that hip. The thighs up off the mat. I don't think you can get the hip up. It's got to stay there and hold you. And 4. Shoulders up. Helping strengthen that lower back. Okay, 1 more. Okay, nice work. All right, bring it up and let's take it, stretch it out. Take one leg through, keeping the knee over the heel. Now, again, if you have a hard time with these stretches, just do what you can, okay? You want to make sure if you're in this position, though, that that knee's over the heel. You don't want to be way up like that, because that's going to hurt your knee, this knee. Okay, so I'm just right here. Do what you can. Deep breath in and exhale. And I'm pushing into this hip flexor on this leg over here. Push it down and then straighten the leg. Right, and lift, getting a good stretch behind that leg. And then switch. Here we are. and over. Nice. Okay. Okay, pushing that hip down. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Okay, and straighten. Okay, let's do a pigeon pose now. So same position here, and then just bring this leg through, bend, over, and stretch. Again, do what you can. If it's hard to get on the mat, you can just do some standing stretches, right? Reaching over to one side, reaching down, touching the toes. And let's switch. So I'm going to come up, bring that leg back through, and then slide this one through. Okay. Deep breath in, and exhale. Deep breath in, and exhale, and bring it down. Okay. Deep breath in. Okay. And then let's stretch it out here. So let's do something fun this week. Let's do the tush push challenge, where we were standing up and squeezing, right? And squeezing both at the same time, 32 times. You can also alternate the tush, 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 squeeze, squeeze. And try that. Let's try challenge 2 times a day, and then 32 reps, right? Just count and see how you feel. We'll touch base next Friday and see how you feel. And does it feel stronger? Does it look lifted? Maybe a little bit higher? Always a good thing, right? Okay, here we go. Stretch out. And I'll do it too. I have a little bit more advantage than you because I teach classes every day, but I will challenge myself. Here we go. And over. Deep breath in and exhale. And one more deep breath in, reach a little further. And exhale. All right, here we go to the other side. And stretch. Nice. And then reach that arm through. And see if you can go over a little bit more. All right, and then to the center. It might be a little bit easier. I'm feeling a little warmed up. I can get down a little bit more. Always a good thing. Deep breath in and exhale. Okay, and then bring the feet together. Take the head over to one side. And then to the other side. Turn up and open. Stretch to the back. All right, and give yourselves a hand. Nice work today, everyone. You should be feeling good and ready to start your day. Good, see ya.